Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. And so off the tip, it's Toronto.
Yo, pick up Lowry.
Now here's VanVleet. Outside Gasol. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Passes to Bledsoe. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Powell, the pass to VanVleet. Outside Gasol. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And he gets it to go.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Bledsoe against Lowry. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Powell finds Siakam. Bledsoe against Lowry. Left side Gasol. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Powell against Middleton. Outside Gasol. A 3-pointer is right on target. Gasol's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Lopez. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Bledsoe. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
How? That shot, no good. Great D that time for Middleton. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by VanVleet. Misses off the right iron. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. They lead by 4. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision returned to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for them.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Bledsoe gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Really smart in these setups. I mean, Bledsoe surveying the situation and recognizing what's available.
They get it again. Siakam. Good D by Giannis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he comes up with the deuce. Bledsoe's got his second bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Powell against Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Powell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The Bucks, a team that will attack you from deep. The team is chock full of shooters.
Yeah, and you know, they shot the 2nd most threes in the league last year, and that approach makes an awful lot of sense when you consider how good Giannis is driving the ball down the throat of the defense. He draws so much attention. Having shooters around him is the right way to go.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Bledsoe looking around. They double team Bledsoe. Clock at 4 and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Toronto with the ball. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Powell. Pass to Gasol. Powell against Middleton. Powell kicks to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam up top. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Matthews. Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Giannis. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
A floater. Lopez with the block. Matthews up top, covered by Van Vliet.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable at punching it down on him.
Here's Siakam. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. They double him with Middleton. Powell, no one around him. The 3-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Giannis. The rebound by Gasol. Raptors leading by 4. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Over Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. Matthews trying to free himself up.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Norman Powell.
Kevin, that's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high-percentage looks.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Mind the lane.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now.
One
OG
shot.
Anunoby's checked in for Gasol. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred VanVleet. Free throw drops for Lowry. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And the rejection by Giannis. Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Here's McCaw. Kicks it to Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCaw. Defended by Middleton. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. Pass to McCaw. Here's Anunoby. Lopez covering. The shot from 20 feet away. Anunoby, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's McCaw after the basket by Milwaukee. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's McCaw. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pulls from the top of the key. Middleton can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Boy, the explosiveness and ball handling of Hollis Jefferson on display there.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
First free throw is good. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Corver in for Chris Middleton. And so he hits both.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
Here's McCall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now here is Hill to the left wing. Tipped away. Clock at 6 and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Ibaka. Lowry against Hill. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Giannis. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now Hill, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Hill passes to Portland. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
Here's McCall, defended by Ilyasova, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
There's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's McCall, and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hill against Lowry. The pass to Ibaka. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
From deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry out there with McCall. And it's Ibaka. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Shooting percentages, Clark, were down for Rondé Hollis Jefferson last season.
Yeah, you know, many thought he was a sleeper back in 2015 when he was drafted, and I felt the same way. He's an excellent defender, can defend multiple positions. If he's going to prove the people right who thought he was a sleeper, I think the offensive end of the floor is where he's got to make some progress.
So he gets them both. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Here's McCall, guarded by Korver. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's McCall. Softly drops in the floater.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. There's McCaw. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. McCaw has got 4 points in the quarter. Now Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Ilyasova dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Well, there's on Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he could chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
The first free throw is good. Because you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. And both free throws good for Giannis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Gasol. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Here's Bledsoe, and he makes good on the layup. Bledsoe's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the inside, Howell gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Howell's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. McCaw, the pass to Siakam. Good D by Giannis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, you know, no doubt now the Bucks are an elite team in the East. Not only the best record in the league, but getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as well. This team has a bright future and will be a force in the years ahead.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. McCaw grabs the miss. The Raptors have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
And the Bucks got a lot of big wins, Clark, throughout the season.
They sure did. The Bucks were outstanding all year long. Had a very tough series against the Raptors in the East Final and ended up getting bounced out. But tell you what, this Milwaukee Bucks team, they're going to be in the hunt for championships several years going forward. Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league, and #1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Take a break.
You know, another factor in their offense so
Two
far
shots.
has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Bledsoe left side. Shoots over Van Vliet. Bledsoe with another miss. The Raptors have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. The putback, Siakam on the follow. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bledsoe outside. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound, and Middleton the bucket on the assist by Ilyasova. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Gasol finds Van Vliet. Teardrop shot. That shot missing. Good D by Bledsoe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Here's Gasol. After Eric Bledsoe's score,
he's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
They double-team Bledsoe. It's Matthews on the wing. The pass to Lopez. And no good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Lopez. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Here's Van Vliet. And he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Toronto leading by 5. There's the pass to Siakam. That one good for 2. Siakam's got 10.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And Bledsoe now top of the key. Shoots over Van Vliet. That one rolling around and rims out. To the paint. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Matthews. Pass to Ilyasova. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
In addition to Ilyasova's ability to light it up from the perimeter, he also feels pretty comfortable in the paint.
Inside, Gasol, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
The Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And then for Toronto, Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for McCaw. We have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And here's Middleton. This is it to Lopez. That shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. It doesn't go for him. Feeds it to Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point per game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career high level.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Bledsoe hits them both. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Van Vliet with it. Another shot. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Connaughton kicks to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And they pick up two.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shots good by Middleton.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Lowry against Hill. Outside Lowry. Outside for Gasol. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Ibaka. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ibaka's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors. Pass to Bledsoe. Over Lowry. No good from Bledsoe.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And there's the feed to Hill. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Van Vliet looking around. Shoots the three. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 10 points in the quarter.
Love the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at maintaining his balance, even when you body him up.
Lowry from outside, and that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Marc Gasol, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Marc Gasol playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Bucks. 14 feet away. Gasol is done. Powell against Middleton. From deep three-point range, and it's Norman Powell with the 3. Powell's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Lopez, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
For Toronto, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Throw good. Siakam. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Now here's Giannis. Middleton tried to break free. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Matthews.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And they double up Gasol. Powell for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And, you know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man. A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. To the inside, Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 16 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Giannis throws it down.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Stolen by Bledsoe. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 9 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. Gasol trying to free himself up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Outside Matthews. And that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Siakam misses.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the Raptors call time here. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Korver's checked in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Giannis outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Korver.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Matthews with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
Passes it to Anunoby. Now Powell. He's got 12. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. It's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bledsoe against Lowry. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now, here's Lowry. He's got 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
They throw good. Siakam. Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and the change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster, and shows you what a difference a coach can make.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Lowry after Eric Bledsoe's score. The drive by Siakam. Misses from close range. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Korver. Korver's got 3 assists in the game. Here's McCall. 10 points for him. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Bledsoe against Lowry. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Here's McCall. 12 points for him. Here's Lowry. And the rejection by Giannis. And some changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Toronto also making a switch. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And 12 points for Kyle Lowry.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Anunoby. Buries it down low. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
The kick out to Ilyasova. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Ibaka finds Lowry. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Connaughton. Giannis outside. Down low, Hill. And he finishes nicely on the way up. Hill's got his first points of the game.
And it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Now here is Lowry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Misses the 3. And there's the pass to Lowry. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Anunoby. Six on the shot clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Three-pointer, Lowry made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
On the wing, Giannis. He's got 34. Here's Connaughton. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Here's McCall. He's got 12. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Passes it to Anunoby, and he slams it one-handed.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. There's Hollis Jefferson, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 7, and that one's good from Connaughton.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Here's McCaw. Good, nice job down low. McCaw has got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hill up top, covered by VanVleet, and the basket by Hill. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Ibaka. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Toronto. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back right after this. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Hollis Jefferson. So for Toronto right now, Marc Gasol is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the pass to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. That one's not going to go. Good D by Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. And another three for Milwaukee.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Pulls up, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And he's done the job here all day, just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot to end the run. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Powell.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Hill. Fires the 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now here's Van Vliet. Gasol dishes to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Bucks with some changes. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam's checked in. Left side Gasol. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Middleton. Just 2 to shoot. Gasol trying to free himself up.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
He's checked in for Toronto. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up, guys.
And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Van Vliet. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
An effective floor spacer. Matthews, certainly a guy that can really light it up from downtown.
Lowry finds Powell. Siakam against Giannis. Pass to Gasol. Over Lopez. Gasol, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. And here is Gasol. Back to Lowry. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Van Vliet. Gasol kicks to Powell. Can they get it? Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is off.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And he's good on the second. Bucks leading by 10. And here's Bledsoe. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Lowry. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Siakam's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 11 points here in just the second half. The pass to Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Matthews on the wing, guarded by Powell. Here's Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Bledsoe. Over Lowry. No good from Bledsoe.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Matthews against Powell. Siakam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Makes it off the glass. Bledsoe's got 22 points.
Not lacking confidence in his scoring ability inside, Bledsoe knows he can do damage from there.
Middleton against Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut back down again to single digits with those points from Van Vliet.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Outside Matthews. Bledsoe. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 24.
This guy's a big-time gamer. Eric Bledsoe, unstoppable.
Middleton against Lowry. Here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And here's Matthews for the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
It's Solomon to Tacumbo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Inside. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Marc Gasol.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Giannis. 1:58 left in the 4th. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
And I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 12. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter. Siakam passes to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Powell for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And superb job by Gasol. Brilliant at breaking down the defense with that passing ability.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Siakam. Count the baskets. 25 points for Marc Gasol.
And excellent production tonight from Gasol. His numbers being called, and he is not disappointing.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to Bledsoe. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, Kevin. I mean, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. DJ Wilson comes in for Antetokounmpo. Brown is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wesley Matthews. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Siakam kicks to Miller. No good on the 3. And the Bucks with possession here.
Hey, get on Lopez.
Lopez with the ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Congrats, Brooke, on the win. You guys were down, but you were able to overcome it. What does that say about your team?
You know, I think it shows our poise, you know. We responded, you know. I think we were really at our highest urgency level, and we came together as a team, and this time we held our lead in that.
Well, maybe you'll continue to develop that killer instinct during the rest of the season. Thanks, Brooke. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.